No one would test his vaccine, so he rolled up his own sleeve and gave himself the disease that was killing thousands. 1986. A deadly new virus is spreading with no cure in sight. A French immunologist believes he has a vaccine. There's just one problem. No one is willing to be the first human test subject. So he becomes his own. Daniel Zaguri was a French immunologist working at a time when HIV and AIDS were spreading rapidly, with no treatment and near certain death for those infected. He had developed an experimental vaccine, but ethical review boards and volunteers were hesitant. The risks were unknown. Rather than wait years for approval while people continued to die, Zaguri made a choice that shocked the medical community. He injected himself with his own experimental vaccine, a formulation containing a weakened form of the virus he was trying to defeat. There was no way to know how his body would react. If the vaccine failed, he could contract the very disease with no known cure. He monitored his own blood, his own immune response, day after day, becoming both scientist and subject. Zaguri survived, and his self-experimentation provided early data that helped shape future vaccine trials. His willingness to take on the risk himself, rather than ask it of others first, sparked global debate about medical ethics and inspired other researchers facing the same impossible choice. He wasn't the only scientist in history to test a dangerous treatment on himself first, but his case became one of the most famous examples of a doctor refusing to ask of others what he wasn't willing to risk himself. Decades of AIDS research followed, eventually leading to treatments that transformed HIV from a death sentence into a manageable condition. Zaguri's story remains a reminder that some breakthroughs demand someone willing to go first. If this story moved you, follow for more untold true stories of history's real heroes.